Hi, thanks for joining. Welcome to this new slow life. Today I'm going to hill up my potato plants. So if you're interested in looking at some container gardening, you come to the right spot. I'll take you in my back garden in a minute and show you another project that I'm working on. So for starters, these guys finally come up, and I will link in my planting of these. It doesn't take long for them to come up, so you are rewarded very swiftly. But now they've come up, and I've just kept piling the dirt up around them to strengthen them, strengthen the roots, and get me as many potatoes, or it will get me an increased yield of potatoes. And I know that I can purchase a bag of potatoes, but this is just way better. And also, I keep harping on the fact that this is great for my mental health, and it will help anyone struggling with crappy thoughts. You know, it just gets you out nurturing the garden and focusing on what's in your garden and how to help it grow instead of being pissed off at the world or sad or anxious. That is my remedy, but I ain't no therapist. I just know what's helped me survive through selling my business, having a couple destroyed relationships because of theft. And so I couldn't figure out how to move on. My garden is one area that just really helps, you know? So I think that is it for the potatoes. Just finished fighting with my hose, which is a twice daily situation, is what it is. I've got my calcium spray, which I made out of eggshells, and I will try to link that video as well. Is you save your eggshells, put them in the oven, get them all dried, and then you soak them in a vinegar solution for a couple weeks, and then you strain them, and it's a 1 to 10 water vinegar ratio, and it is awesome for tomatoes. So I can water with it, but I'm not going to now because I have so much good soil. And I heard that they love this calcium sprayed on their leaves. So if I'm going to go through all this effort to have a garden, then I am sure as hell going to manage it and go the distance because I want it to be a 10. Let me take you to another part of my garden, and you can give me some good ideas because I am absolutely at a loss. But the good news is I don't have to do anything right away. I'm not feeling compelled to do anything right away because in this new slow life of mine, I'm not going to be pushed to any kind of deadline. I lived my whole working life like that, and you know how that is. So let's go to the front garden. We're walking to the front garden, and I added the clematis to go up here. And what else do we have? Blueberries. I did another clematis. I don't know if you can see that, but I have another clematis that's going. These are daisies, rhubarb. Okay, so here's my project. This is my grass, and it's going to be formal and low maintenance. And I'm not going to add a lot of color. I'm going to probably keep it white. So I'm thinking that this guy on a big, beautiful table in the middle will be the centerpiece. I got this at a antique place, and it was just this vessel, and I had to line it with all of that. And it commands presence. So I can see it would be a good focal point. Remember how I told you that I'm newly retired? So I have time, but I don't want to just have it all take my time. And this is a tower garden that I was given. The pump arrives today. And here's the part that I'm finding so difficult, and that is I have to grow the seeds in these little things. And it's just, I want them plants in now, but it's not happening. So I got to figure this out. But anyway, here's my hydroponic garden that I will be creating. And then you might as well see some other parts of my garden. Here is my sitting area, and I just bought these 2 stools for an event I'm throwing because they have another usefulness. But I'll tell you about that in a minute. This is a fire. This is a fireplace. And when you're not using it, I found this basket for $5 and I thought it looks good on top. And back here, I've done just green because I just want to hear the rustling of the leaves as we sit out here. And the mirror was given to me by my friend who was going to throw it away, so I painted it. And I put those hanging ferns there. So do you see those new stools I got? You flip them over and then those ferns go in them, and it's stunning. So they'll be a centerpiece. And let's see, what else can I show you that's growing? Oh, this is amazing. Okay, that's my rose. And then I brought in clematis because that rose is going to be gone in no time. And I have a mirror, and that mirror reflects the sun, and sometimes it burns the crap out of my plants. So I picked a tomatillo, which is going to need nice hot weather, and I threw some new pots in the back and added peppers. So pretty. So my project today is to figure out the plants, the seedlings for the hydroponic garden. I want it up and running this weekend, and to dig up that beautiful tree in front and replant it. So I'm going to go put my grubby clothes on and get to work. Thanks for taking time to see my potatoes and some of the things I have in my tiny little city garden. I really appreciate it. Ciao for now.